ready. It's paint day, guys. The day that you guys and I have been waiting for like a month. So we spent the last, I don't know, probably hour or so cleaning up some last minute things on the trailer, getting it blown off, getting it tacked down, waxed and degreased. So we are ready to spray. Just in case you guys didn't really see it in the last video, give you guys a quick walkthrough. There we go. So we got our top deck on here. We got our chain storage and winch mount. We got some chain binders to the inside and to the outside. These are reinforced box tubing. Should be plenty strong enough to tie down a load. And for you guys that haven't watched any of the other videos, I know what you're thinking here. He doesn't have any primer on this stuff. Well, that's because I'm trying out a new type of paint. So it's a direct to metal paint. And supposedly, it doesn't need any primer. So we're gonna give it a shot. And I hope it works out for me and I'm not wasting a bunch of time and money on this. And if so, then, oh well, I guess we'll strip it off and redo it. It just won't be right away. We'll just run the trailer for the time being. But we'll see how it holds up. If I like it, then it's something new to add to the repertoire. So with that said, I think we're gonna put you guys on the tripod and I'm gonna get suited up even though I don't have a Tyvek with me today. And that's another thing. You guys are gonna see the respirator I'm gonna be using. Yes, I know it's not the best thing for paint. That it should be using the hard filters. I don't have any hard filters here and I'm tired of waiting to paint. I don't wanna wait. So I'm gonna use the dust filters. I've got the shop doors open. Should be fine. If it's not, it's my problem, not y'all's. All right, let's put y'all on the tripod and let's get at it. All right, well, we got it painted. I didn't film the whole process, guys. This took, I probably started painting about 9 o'clock this morning. It's 3:30. I got done about an hour and some change ago. I've just been goofing around with some other stuff, waiting for this paint to dry up. It's actually pretty quick drying paint. It's actually pretty much already dry. So, should work out for us. But this is it, guys. I got the marker lights kind of stuck in there for the time being. Well, really permanently, I guess, because I'm not pulling them back out. Getting us ready for the wiring stage of this. But flip you guys around and walk all around the trailer. Now keep in mind though, this guy is not a professional painter. I'm not a professional anything, guys. So there's some runs in this paint here and there. It's a trailer. If it was something else, I might be a little more concerned, but it's a trailer. I'm not worried about it. It's gonna get scratched up and beat up anyway. So if you guys around and walk you through. Bad lighting there, but But that's it, guys. It's fully painted. It's ready to wire. So hang around. This is the next step, is to get this thing wired up. Try to get it done over the next couple evenings. I've got a trip planned at the end of this week. I'm going to Kansas for an entire week. So I'm not going to be able to work on any of our projects, but I think I'm going to film a little bit while we're out there, kind of show you guys what we're up to. So stay tuned. It's the first day that I'm really going to start working on the wiring on this trailer. So I'll show you guys kind of the basic preliminary stuff on what I'm going to do. Then I'll set you guys up probably on the tripod, and probably end up fast forwarding through the majority of this process, and then give you guys an overview. But really quickly here, so I may have gone over this earlier in the video, I can't remember. I film a lot of this stuff 2-3 days apart, guys, and just stay pretty busy. But got a 7-way junction box. It's actually got studs on the inside. I'm not going to pull the screws out just yet, but it runs out into a sealed plug, so that way you don't have to worry about your connections coming loose and all that good stuff. It's the only thing that I run on my trailers these days. So I've also got a ground that I've welded in here to make it easier to get ground on the trailer. All my wire will run down this way, down and out, and then along each side, and we'll split one side going down the left hand side of the trailer, one side going down the right. Pretty basic stuff, guys. I'm not gonna think super crazy on this trailer. It's just 3/4 inch marker light, bullet marker lights, standard LED taillights in the back. I'm thinking about wiring in 3 or 4 white LED bullet lights, or some other type of flush mount light in the back, so I can have reverse lights in this trailer, but I haven't fully decided that yet. But with that, let's get at it. All right, so we're gonna take off all of our old stuff here, because I just cut everything out last time, or when I took all this apart. There's no sense at the time of messing around with trying to make it or disconnect everything. The easiest thing to do is just cut it out. And the reason why all of these are blue is because probably ran this setup for about 6 months or so, and it was mounted further back on the trailer, and I wasn't running a in the bed pin setup yet. I was just running it off the bumper, and when I made a corner one day, it decided it no longer wanted to be attached. So I didn't have any more wire at the time, so I just of the different colors, so I just had all blue. So I made my connections further down the line and ran it all up. So if you're wondering why it's all blue, that's why it is. This heat shrink's a little big for this 14 gauge wire, but do that right there and she's good to go. But I had the right size in terminal there. That probably wouldn't have been such a big problem, but I don't have it. I'm not going to wait for it, and that one will work. So that's what we're going to use. Alrighty, guys. So that's the main ground for the trailer there, and pretty much that's going to be pretty well boring drawn out, guys. It's yeah, it's just going to be me feeding wires back and forth. So probably not going to do much filming on camera with it, but when I get to an interesting point, I'll stop and film it for you guys. Well, guys, I'm wrapping up for the night, so I'll give you a quick recap of everything I did tonight. So the main box put in, everything's wired in, our brakes, running lights, reverse lights here, all that good jazz. It's all wrapped in the, I forgot what I call it. I call it the I can't even remember what I call it. Bump it. You know, there, I didn't put a piece here. I gotta put a piece there. But other than that, it's all wrapped in. I've got all of the bullet lights grounded all the way around. All the wirings ran for all the running lights and everything else. Pretty much. Got the brakes hooked up. Trying out these new, well, they're new to me connectors, guys. They're, well, I didn't mean to take two of them out. Bit of heat, it's got a little bit of solder in there, shrinks down, releases the solder, no crimping required. I don't know, we'll see how they run. They might be crap, we'll find out probably within 6 months to a year. If they're crap, then oh well. I'll have to go back through and redo the places that we put those at. But majority of the work's done. Just got to put in the tail lights and then wire in all the power on the bullet lights and we'll be done. Not much more, guys. We're wrapping up. Hopefully I can get my lumber at the end of this week because I'm going out of town the end of this week, going out to Kansas for a week. So I won't have any content other than what I film out there. It'll be very little. Going out there on a hunting trip, so not much pertaining to the channel there. But with that, guys, I'm done for the night. Alrighty, guys, wanted to give you a quick little short update on the trailer we got going on. Still haven't finished the final build video yet. I've got the majority of it all here. I'm still waiting on lumber from the lumber yard, so I figured take you for a walk around it real quick, give you an update on it. Alrighty, guys, so as you can see, we got all the ambers all wired in, everything's functioning. We've got our 12,000 pound Harbor Freight winch wired in. Battery sits right here. I've got it out, sitting on the charger at the moment. We've got some pod lights that are set off to the side that kick on when you throw it in reverse. I'll show you guys that here in just a second. And then LED tail lights, both sides, along with another set of flush mount pods that come on when we slap it in reverse. So, as you guys can see, pretty much waiting on lumber. I mean, that's about it. Everything else is wired in, ready to roll, other than the LED bar that I've got that'll overlook the main deck. I haven't finished that out because I got to run some one-way diodes. Prevents the this battery from feeding back into the truck. But hopefully we'll get this lumber this week and we'll finish out that video for you guys. Later. Alrighty, guys, it's wood day. Finally got the call to come pick up the wood for this trailer, so pulling in the sawmill now. See if we can't get this stuff loaded up. Got everything loaded up. Got back to the house. It's dark. So we'll show you what it looks like real quick. It'll just it'll be in the dark, guys. So that should be enough lumber to do this entire trailer, including the top deck, and then some. I should have some left over. Won't be much, but it'll be enough to get me through what I need to do. So I think with that, considering that you guys can't even see me and I don't even know a good way to put this light, we're gonna call it a night. We'll be back at it. It's been a few days, guys, but I'm trying to wait for some better weather. Put this wood on this trailer. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen anytime soon. I'm really ready to close this project out. So that being said, Not gonna get all of it off the trailer. Take our 7-foots, we'll put them up top. Put out our other stuff, and then we're gonna put on some homemade water sealer. Catch my drift. Let's get at it, guys. So we got everything all, all laid out. Try to work from the top down on this. That way I don't mess myself up standing a bunch of sealer. So I'm gonna grab my tape measure real quick. Something I didn't grab. We're gonna cut these top decks down, seal them, and try to get them installed the best we can. Or we might just leave them sitting up there for right now. Alright, so we're not going to do that. I was going to try to put a little protectant on the bottom before I slid all these boards in, and the sides, and then do the top once this stuff actually dries out because it's fresh cut. It's making a mess, and it just ain't worth it. It ain't worth fighting it. So what I'm going to do is probably, I don't know, I got half a mind to quit right now as far as trying to get this stuff installed, and just focus on getting both sides of these boards covered in some protectant, and come back out whenever this dries. Unfortunately, the weather is supposed to be crap for like the next 4 or 5 days. It's not really ideal. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do right now. I'll think on it. Well, you guys see here in a second, I guess. Alright, I made up my mind. We're gonna press forward just putting this in. Not try to put any kind of sealer on the bottom. Let this green lumber dry out. And I'll come back in a few months once the water percentage is down low enough where it'll actually take it fairly decently. And just redo it then. Or do it then, not even redo. So, we're gonna keep plugging away at trying to get this top deck on. Get the rest of these boards cut down and try to see if we can't get them in there. It's going to be a struggle. I know it is. I'm not looking forward to it at all. But gotta get done, right? You know what else is going to do it. I did mess up on the paint on this trailer. I should have went with a different paint. This stuff is not nearly as durable as the label claims. Maybe Maybe for some reason it's just not all the way dried out yet, but this trailer's been painted for a few weeks now. And it's still not hard. Even throwing this lumber up here, it's scratching it. So we're gonna run it for now though. We'll run it till we beat all the paint back off of it. And I'll probably go run a sandblaster and sandblast it all down and spend the probably $500 it's gonna cost me to actually paint this thing and paint it right. So, but lessons learned, I guess. Don't use the PPG directed metal acrylic enamel on an equipment trailer. Alright, spot that our blade that was duller than dull, fresh one in there, cuts like butter. So we're gonna get finishing this up before sun goes down on me, which I'm pretty sure it's already set. So we're on borrowed time. Let's get to go. All right, we're done for the night. Be out here messing around in the dark and got myself hurt. And ain't nobody need that. So we'll pick this up tomorrow, I guess. It's the next day. We're out here trying to finish this decking up on this trailer. As you guys can see, I was able to get the deck in. Not going to show any video of that because it was kind of a little sketchy of a situation to do. Let's put it that way. We had to bend them down and go in there, and it was a lot going on. And I'm not going to show you guys that mess, but it's in there. So try to work on getting this main deck done today. I think we can do it before dark. It's about 4 o'clock now. So we got about an hour and 45 minutes of good light. So let's get at it. Well, as you guys can see, we got the deck on this trailer. It's all wrapped up. The only thing really I got left to do is to put the ramps on the back, but I'll get that a different day. As far as this project's concerned, my books, it's wrapped up, guys. Let me spin you guys around and I'll give you guys a walkthrough of the trailer, I guess. After this right here, we'll I'll insert a clip of what the trailer looks like at night. When it's all lit up with all the lights and whatnot. It doesn't have the deck boards on it in that video, but you'll get the idea what it all looks like. And our paint took some hits. I'm sure you guys will notice that. Definitely not a fan of this paint. Even with primer down, it's just flaky. I don't know what's going on. I cleaned everything the way it's supposed to be cleaned. Still having issues. We'll run it for the time being though. once it all gets nicked to the point where I can't stand it anymore, I'll probably run a sandblaster, sandblast it all down, and start over from scratch. But I'm gonna call this done, guys. Wrap this video up. This will be the last video on this trailer, and then it's on to the dually dump truck. Alrighty, if you guys like this stuff, this kind of stuff, like, subscribe, comment, share the mess out of it, guys. I'm gonna try to keep doing it. Well, see y'all next time.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wait.